Well, once again, my sincere thanks for all the birthday wishes, kudos, and props, and all the other great stuff you guys have given me out there. So today I'm giving a little something back. If you go to the website, www.42ndstreetpete.net, there's a new article up there. 100 of the craziest films that ever ran on 42nd Street. It's sort of like a historical overview of some of the stuff that ran there. Groundbreaking stuff, crazy stuff, whatever, but it's all out there, so that's my gift to you. Unfortunately, we've had a couple passings in the past couple days. The biggest one was Robert Redford, an icon in the business at 89 years old. What can I say about Robert that hasn't been said before? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, All the President's Men, all the great stuff he did, plus his supporting of independent films with the Sundance Film Festival and stuff like that. So we lost a really good one here. Also, another character actor has unfortunately left us, and he'd be a familiar face but not a familiar name, Edward Faulkner, who I believe he was in a bunch of John Wayne films like The Undefeated, but genre fans would also probably remember him most from this film called The Navy versus the Night Monsters, where he co-starred with Mamie Van Doren. So unfortunately, Edward has passed. And our film for today, actually I'm going way past the Grindhouse era into 2007 for a real kick-ass fucking movie, 30 Days of Night, starring Josh Hartnett and Mark Boone Jr. I can't remember anybody else that was in there that's any of consequence. But anyway, I believe this was based on a graphic novel. And it's pretty fucking crazy because the town of Barrows, Alaska is in total darkness for 30 days. Now, prior to this weird fucking ship shows up out in the distance, and this scruffy looking guy is let go and goes into town and basically kills all the sled dogs, disables all the helicopters, and burns all the satellite phones. So he's setting the path for an invasion of vampires. And not your Bela Lugosi, Christopher Lee seductive vampires, more like hopping, grabbing, ripping, tearing vampires, all from, it seems, Eastern Europe, where the male vampires look like bouncers in a Russian titty bar, and the female vampires look like Russian titty bar hostesses, whatever. I mean, this is fucking brutal. I mean, it's just this massive attack on the town where they just tear everybody up. The survivors try to hide it out. One by one, they're picked off, and then it winds up that basically they find out that, you know, this has been going on for a while with these creatures, and they are going to basically burn the town to the ground to cover up their tracks. So now you're down to a few survivors. Mark Boone Jr. is completely out of his mind, where he's driving this fucking snowplow where he runs the vampires over, hits the blade, crushes them against the wall, blows their heads off with a short-off shotgun, cuts them in half with this fucking chainsaw thing on the end of his truck until he's finally blown up and stomped by the vampires. Josh Hartnett decides that the only way to fight these things is to become them, so he injects himself with vampire blood and basically goes out and kills the leader of the vampires, and then him and his girlfriend sit there and watch the sun rise while he disintegrates. It's almost 2 hours long, and it's pretty much non-stop action through the whole thing. There's no lulls at all. It's just creepy, violent, and bloody, and, you know, the snow sort of adds to it because the blood is splattered all over the snow. I probably saw this the same time I run into Madman Pondo down at Monster Mania, and he goes, "How'd you like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer scene?" I said, "Oh yeah, where they were all creeping across the roofs and diving on people and shit." Yeah, like I say, it's never dull. Never dull and never boring, and it's definitely worth checking out, and you can probably pick up the Blu-ray cheap on oldies.com. So once again, my sincere thanks for all the birthday wishes and gifts and stuff like that. You guys are the best. That's why I keep doing this. I appreciate the hell out of you. So until next time, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing, and we will catch you on the flip side.